Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. It is Baby Thursday. Okay, Baby Thursday. You know what I thought about too? And before I get into that, I hope you guys are having a good day so far, okay? We're almost there. Okay, it's almost Friday. But do you guys remember the movie Austin Powers and that scene with Mini-Me? And he's like, Faja, do you hear me? And there's another scene where he's like, get in my belly. I don't know why I thought about that. I don't know why. Okay, maybe Austin Powers could be very significant for somebody. Maybe someone watched Austin Powers last night or like this week or they're about to. I don't know why I thought of that scene, but yeah, that could be very significant, okay, with the energy. Some of you guys could be really funny, like comedians. Like, even though you guys have like a serious job to do, some of you guys could find like ways to make people laugh as well. So like, you guys could be kind of like funny or comedians without trying to be comedians. But then God forbid someone was like, oh yeah, go up on stage and make us laugh. It's like, I can't make you laugh on the spot like that. I feel like some of you guys are like situationally funny. Okay, so I mean, I get that. Sometimes things happen to me and I'm just like, oh my gosh. What? Like, a perfect example before I start the reading, okay? I went to No Frills. Now, that's a Canadian grocery store, for anybody who's wondering. I went to No Frills, I want to say the day before yesterday, because today's Thursday, so I went Tuesday. And there's a lady, okay? I didn't get to tell you guys this story, but there was a lady, okay, in the store, and she's literally just standing in the middle of the store. I see her, but you know me, guys. I like to mind my business because I'm there to just go look for what I need to look for and just get out of there. So I see her looking, and I have a cart, so I don't work at No Frills, okay? I'm just a regular customer, just like Homegirl. And she looks at me and she's like, can you help me? And I'm like, damn it. And I didn't mean that in a bad way. Obviously, I don't mind helping, but it's just the whole idea that I come outside just to get my errands done and I end up still being of service to somebody. Okay, and again, some of you guys that understand this, you guys know that it's a gift. It's something you can't run from. You guys just know, okay? But it's just funny when you think about it because you're just like, I knew I should have stayed home. I just knew, but not in a bad way, okay? But she asked me, can I help her? I go up to her and I'm like, sure. I'm like, what do you need? And she's like, look, I'm short, okay? I'm really short and you're tall. I need you to get this for me. I kid you not. I think she was about like my mom's height. Okay, no disrespect to my mom either. I love her to death. But I think she was my mom's height. My mom, I think, is about like 5'6", 5'7", about that. And I'm like 5'9". All right, like I'm 5'9". Okay, the doctors are saying 5'8.5". I don't care. I'm 5'9". Okay, so I go up, I said to her, I'm like, sure, no problem. Of all the drinks that she wanted, though, I felt so bad for her because literally she was trying to step onto the shelf, right? And I saw the way she was doing it, and I'm like, girl, please don't hurt yourself. Please don't do that. Please don't hurt yourself, okay? Please, I'll get it. So I get it. I give it to her, and we start talking, having a little squabble in a good way with one another. And then jokingly, I'm like, she says to me, she's like, yeah, I'm short, can't you see? And I'm like, yeah, so is my mom. And she gave birth to me, a tree. And she started laughing. So again, some of you guys could be situationally funny in, that sense, right? But anyway, I digress. Let's get started, guys. You guys could skip over that part if you want to, but anyway, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? This will be extra messages. You guys may see similar decks to the first reading that I did. The only difference is there's no tarot, okay? So, Spirit, what is the energy at this time for February 12th? What does the collective need to know for the energy for February 12th, please? What clarity and understanding can you give them when it comes to the energy for February 12th? What do they need to know? Okay. And right now the time is 11:04 a.m. Okay, where I am. All right, guys. So you are enough. Okay. So Spirit wants you to know whether you shine your light or not. Okay. they want you to know that you're enough. And as soon as I said that, I can kind of see the glare of the sun trying its best to come out just a tad bit, okay? Don't be surprised if it shines. But you shining your light, okay, is significant. It's like the sun, okay? And there's something about you being more than enough. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this message. I don't know who needs that confidence boost, okay, or that extra umph. But if your family ain't telling you, if your friends ain't telling you, if your mama ain't telling you, even if your daddy ain't telling you, if nobody's not telling you that you guys are more than enough, then shoot, I will tell you guys that you're more than enough, okay? You guys are more than enough. Know that you guys are here for a reason, okay? I don't know why people might make you feel like you're not enough, or why people may feel like it's okay to treat you like you guys are not enough, but you guys are more than enough, okay? You guys have the skills, the talents, the ambitions, the confidence, okay, the drive, okay, to be able to move forward in whatever you want to do in this lifetime, whether it's a career, whatever it is, okay? When you put your mind to something and you take time, energy, dedication, okay? Literally blood, sweat, and tears, right? When you put that time and energy into yourself, it will always come back to you tenfold, okay? So know that you guys are more than enough, okay? When it comes to wisdom, okay, some of you guys are like a pearl, right? It's hard to find a pearl. So pearls are very significant. Your wisdom is very, it's very deep, okay? Just like how you have to go deep in the ocean for pearls, for clams, mussels, or whatever the case is, okay? There's something about you guys being deep like the ocean. Your wisdom is very authentic for some of you guys. Like some of you guys share a lot of wisdom and knowledge without even like realizing it to people. And it doesn't matter how old or young you are, right? But wisdom is very significant, okay? We have here change. So some of you guys could be following the guidance that you guys are receiving when it comes to, you know, change or the wheel of fortune, right? But change is very significant. You guys are going with the cosmic flow. And then we also have create. So even when it comes to you guys, you know, and your creativity, okay, some of you guys are creating something new, but again, you know, spirit is saying to keep moving forward with that. Okay, yeah, boundaries, right? So spirit is saying that you are enough even when it comes to your boundaries, right? You guys could be protecting yourself because like I said, you know, people, places, things, whatever the case is, you know, they may have not treated you the way that you would have treated them. So it's almost like the saying of treating people the way you want to be treated. It's like, if I want to be treated like crap, then I would have definitely treated the collective like crap if I really wanted that, okay? If I want the collective to succeed and to flourish and to grow and to gain knowledge and wisdom and use that wherever they go in their life, then that is the energy that I'm going to put out there. Sorry to sound preachy, okay, but it's true, okay? Like, I'm not going to give you false information to see you guys fail, okay? I'm not going to do what other people try to do to me. I wouldn't do that to you, okay? So, again, when it comes to boundaries, right, it's okay to protect your boundaries. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to say no. No is a boundary, okay? When it comes to certain people, places, and things, protecting your peace is a boundary. Nothing is wrong with that. Okay, the same people who try to make you feel like you're not enough, you know, let them be mad because you guys are protecting your light, okay, from these individuals who don't deserve it from you. Okay, courage is also significant. There's something about lighting a spark. So either you could have lit a match, okay, when it comes to like creativity, okay, taking action and stepping into courage, okay. But if this is not getting a spark or being, you know, ignited with an idea, there's something about, you know, you shining your light, you flame, you shining your light, you flaming in other people's energy, bringing in that flame, okay, allowing people to step into their inner passion, their inner fire, okay, you help people do that, okay, because you help people do that, money is very significant. So because of your courage, you will always have money, you know, around you no matter what, okay. For some of you guys, this is about you guys tapping into your your highest self. Okay, so being in your highest self could be very significant. Like I said, when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things, you are not going to allow people to stop you from, you stepping into your divinity or you stepping into your power. Okay, yeah, step by step. Okay, you guys are taking things step by step and it's showing. Okay, you're not rushing. Okay, you're being open to anything that's new, that's coming towards you. So if this is a new opportunity, you guys are being open. Okay, if it's about, you learning to, step into this new opportunity with the rainbow showing up, right? Again, this could be about your creativity, you being proud of your creativity, you showcasing certain things about your creativity is significant, but you guys are feeling whole, okay, with yourself, which is like the number 10, okay? So yeah, following your bliss when it comes to step by step. Okay, it's almost like Dorothy with the yellow brick road, right? There's something about the yellow brick road that's very significant when it comes to your path. Following your path, trusting in your path, knowing that the journey that you're on, that you're taking, it's significant, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to your path, you guys have went in within yourself, okay? So you going within yourself is allowing you to see what it is that you guys are open to when it comes to these opportunities, okay? And being in introspection could just be about you guys finding about your life purpose and what you like. Yeah, you guys are stepping into your beacon. You guys are releasing at this time. Anything to do with the past, right? Again, like I said, you guys are releasing 11:11 on the time right now. You guys are stepping into the starseed energy, which is about you shining your light, okay? Releasing and letting go, okay, when it comes to certain situations, people, places, and things. And, you guys are showing up as a beacon, okay, because of the light that you guys are shining on other people. Okay, so some of you guys are very gifted, even if it's not divination. Some of you guys are gifted. Like you could say something to somebody and they would say, I never thought of that. So you give a spark of idea to people who never really thought about these things before. Creativity wanted to show up, okay? So like I said, there's something about your guys' creativity that is very significant, okay? Yeah, there's something about disruptions, right? So even if you guys are being disrupted, like in your energy, for example, like I said, I apologize if you guys can hear construction, like banging and things like that, things like that. I use myself as an example so you guys can get it, right? Or, people doing things purposely. Okay, entities, right? Seen and unseen forces. It's almost like things being done on purpose to the collective and soul tribe, because it's almost like whatever entities out there knows that the collective and soul tribe is speaking truth. And it's almost like they don't want the collective to know that truth. So it's almost like, when someone's opening up people's eyes and they kind of kidnap that person and get rid of them because they're like, no, that person is doing too much. They're making people be smart. They're making people open up their eyes. They're making people like come out of the matrix. That is very significant. Like, people don't want you guys to step into your creativity. People want you guys, and when I say people, I mean the entities, right? They want you to stay stagnant. They want you to be in the people-pleasing energy. They want you to be in the, I'm a robot and I just go to work and I just eat and sleep and take care of my kids and beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, boop. Like they want you to be like that, okay? And some of you guys are not allowing that because this is a disruption. So even when it comes to your creativity, you're still going to do what you need to do when it comes to your path. You're not going to let anybody or anyone, stop you from your path. And I just saw stop. Okay, I just saw stop. So yeah, consciousness. Like I said, you guys are aware. Okay, you guys are conscious, you guys are aware. Okay, you guys are very sensitive to your energy. So there is something about, if you're dealing with other people when it comes to energy, people, places, and things, you can tell when something is being done on purpose. Okay, we also have sadness. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to like energy, okay, someone could be sad about your boundaries. Someone could be sad about you stepping into your purpose, which is weird, right? I mean, why would you be sad that someone is finally stepping into their divinity? Because you don't want them to. okay? When it comes to your creativity, some of you guys could be really sad, okay? Or you guys could be feeling sad because there's something about, you know, other people trying to stop you, disrupt you from moving forward, but you guys are conscious about this. And not only that, being sensitive to other people's energy. So if somebody's sad, you can feel that energy, okay? You can feel that energy a lot, okay? So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages do you have for the collective at this time when it comes to this energy? What else? Yeah, mystery. So there's something about you being a mystery. Maybe, again, like I said, when it comes to your boundaries and you protecting yourself, you are a mystery at this time, okay? People could be sad about your energy because you guys are moving on. You guys are moving forward. Yep, same thing I said. So you guys are moving on. You guys are moving forward, okay? There's something about cleansing your energy, okay? So, again, you guys could be making movement when it comes to cleansing your energy for the path that you guys are stepping into, or the new path that you guys are moving into. Yeah, there's something about you guys being cautious about your energy at this time, okay? Oop, oop, yep, confirmation. That comfort at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, some of you guys are protecting your energy because of the comfort that you guys would rather have. You would rather be in comfort than to be in chaos, okay? Yeah, rejection, stop, okay? Determination at the bottom. Some of you guys are surrendering when it comes to balance. Yeah, there's something about like you releasing, okay? When it comes to energy, you guys are being very cautious about who and what you have in your energy. And some of you guys could be cleansing your energy as well. So again, when it comes to taking action, some of you guys are moving forward. You guys are being very cautious, like I said. And because you guys are being very cautious, there could be people from the past that are very upset or sad that you guys are protecting your energy, okay? I'm going to pause the video because all those cards just flew. Child, I have no idea where it flew, so let me be back, okay? You guys, we're back. Okay, so yeah, there's something about the energy. Like, you guys are being very cautious. And again, some of you guys could feel like there's this energy because, again, because you guys are sensitive to other people's energies, right? This could be like something that maybe you can't explain to other people, but only people from the collective can understand it. So there also is this feeling of, because you guys are in this mysterious energy, or you guys are mysterious, right? Not saying that you guys are mysterious, like you don't want to show up for yourself, but because you guys are hidden, like you guys are protecting your boundaries, you guys are protecting your peace, your space, and things like that, you are coming up as a mystery to other people, like people from the past who had access to you, but they no longer have access anymore. There's something about your energy being a mystery, okay? And because your energy is being a mystery at this time, again, that could be why people could be sad or mad or whatever the case is. But because you guys feel this, you guys are taking movement when it comes to cleansing your energy, because you guys are very cautious about energy. You guys are sensitive about energy. So even when it comes to dealing with people who smile in your face and they're like, oh my God, collective, I like you, you're so cool. You can tell when someone's being fake. Like, you can tell when they're being shady. You can tell when they're not being their authentic self. You can tell when someone's wearing a mask. For some of you guys, when it comes to discernment, you allow people to just wear those masks and allow them to show their behind later on in life, okay? So, like I said, with everything in the dark comes to light, right? Take that as an example. Okay, that could be confirmation for some of you guys with 1818 on the timer. I just seen that. So yeah, there is something about when it comes to your energy and luck, you know, luck is on your side. You guys are making movement. So again, I just saw cleanse just now too. So the number 47 is very significant for some of you guys. So again, angel number 11 could also be very significant. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. Yeah. Whatever storms that you guys went through, like you guys could have went through certain challenges, or there could have been certain storms that you guys could have, you know, had to deal with. But whatever the storm that you guys went through, there is something about balance that's showing up, right? And also when it comes to leaving storms behind, leaving chaos behind, that is also significant. It's almost like going through the storm so that you guys can go towards calmer waters, and that could be, you know, very significant. For some of you guys, this could be about creativity as well. Okay, yeah, growth. So whatever storms you guys had to go through, you guys are growing at this time. You guys are moving forward and luck is on your side, right? 15 talks about healing relationships. So again, when it comes to heart-centered truth, that is very significant. We have death. Okay, so again, when it comes to transformations, okay, endings to new beginnings, you know, transformations as well. Soulmate energy could be very significant with the number 49, okay? So some of you guys may resonate with this too when it comes to this energy, okay? Yeah, some of you guys, when it comes to soulmate energy, your guides could be very significant when it comes to your protection, them guiding you at this time, or there is a soulmate connection that's being guided to you. And soulmates doesn't necessarily have to be just romantic. It could just be people who, you know, think like you, who act like you, who are like you. Okay, I mean, they're not you, but there's just traits and similarities that could resonate, okay? Nature spirits is very significant. So some of you guys could be connecting with nature. Okay, protection at the bottom of the deck with the number 1. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to doing healing work, some of you guys are healers. Some of you guys are coming home to yourself with the number 10. Okay, so take what resonates with that. And again, I did mention something about the angel number 1001, but we have fire energy too. So again, when it comes to healing work, you know, stepping into your energy, your purpose, coming home to yourself. Some of you guys are healing certain things within the home, or there's certain things that you guys are healing within yourself as well, which is your body is your home. Could be very significant, but we do have fire energy that's very significant too. And this could be confirmation for some of you guys, okay? Yeah, so some of you guys listening to your intuition is very significant. Some of you guys could be listening to your intuition. Okay, so let's see. Okay, when it comes to forgiveness, that could be confirmation as well. So some of you guys, forgiveness could be anything. It could be forgiveness of other people, okay? But like I said, again, you guys could be having your boundaries up. You guys are very conscious about this. But not only that, forgiving yourself as well when it comes to allowing people to think that they could control your energy or they had control over you or whatever the case is, right? So that could be confirmation too for some of you guys as well, okay? Yeah, remaining positive is very significant. So some of you guys are remaining positive when it comes to this current energy at this time, right? Especially when it comes to like your creativity. It's really hard. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Confirmation. Okay, for some of you guys, when it comes to like your creativity, you know, it's really hard for some of you guys maybe to remain positive because maybe you guys are not seeing certain results of what you expect to see. And that is where the patience and learning to, you know, balance out the divine masculine feminine harmony within yourself, which is also that yin yang energy as well, that you guys are balancing within yourself. That is confirmation, right? Some of you guys are learning to balance these things so that you can attract what it is you desire. So when it comes to, you know, remaining positive and, you know, your path and having faith in your path, you know, that could be confirmation for some of you guys as well, okay? But I'm going to end it here, so please take what resonates. Thank you again for the love and the support. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube, and also my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. All right, guys, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, bye.